Dear ladies and gentlemen, welcome again to the analysis of Yoleno TV. I hope you're well from wherever you're watching this channel. I'd like to start off by saying thank you so much for those who responded to our call of subscriptions and those who responded to our call for subscription, because we said that we wanted to reach 20,000 subscribers, and we believe that with your support, we were going to make it to that level. Since we made that call yesterday to now, we've gotten more than 100 subscribers on board. Please, let's continue with the journey, and I hope we will reach the 20,000 mark that we are targeting by probably end of February. I'd like us to go straight to Raila Odinga's message, a message that Raila Odinga left to Oburu Oginga. And you know Oburu Oginga is Raila Odinga's elder brother, of course. But before we get to Oburu Odinga's message, so you know that by now, Professor Hamon Manyora has been one of the closest confidants of Raila Odinga. And if I look at Raila Odinga now and Raila Odinga during campaigns, I think Raila Odinga has reduced the number of people he entrusts with information. I'm not seeing Atwoli in his circle. I'm not seeing Joe in his circle. I am not seeing the likes of Junet Mohammed in his circle. Initially, Prof said something. He said, I wouldn't be surprised if it is true that Raila won the presidency with that 57%. In my own assessment, when I looked at the polls 2 months earlier, Raila had climbed beyond 52% mark. I knew in the last speech, if Raila did what was expected of him, he would have climbed to the 57% mark, especially because as we approach the polls, Mount Kenya region was becoming receptive to the Azimio wing. Even polls conducted by the UDA showed that he was getting at least 30% from the central. Now that is a statement that Prof said, and Prof was responding to that video that was exposed by Robert Alai. But you see, before Raila Odinga jetted out of the country to South Africa for his AU infrastructure mission, he said something to Oburu Odinga. He told Oburu Odinga that the president will be touring Nyanza. Please accord him all the respect and engage him on matters development. But then Raila Odinga said something to Oburu Odinga which appeared to be like, putting a time bomb on Chebukati's neck. So the message that Raila Odinga passed through Oburu Odinga was that, this is what Oburu Odinga said, Raila has promised that he will spill the beans on what went wrong in the last elections. It is finding the cure for the wound that will heal it. That is the reason why instead of covering the wound, Odinga will be looking for its cure by speaking out. This will prevent injustices in elections in the future. That is a very, very straight statement, that instead of covering the wound, we would rather cure this wound, so that in future we don't find ourselves in such a scenario. Cure the wound. Ladies and gentlemen, that is what I meant when I said that Raila Odinga has a well-elaborate plan on how he's going to deal with this issue of IEBC saga. And I think some of these things that which have been exposed have set a stage for this debate on what ought to be done on IEBC. Remember, there have been some proposals by the Senate legal affairs on what needs to be done in matters of IEBC selection, which, according to many people, appears to that the people in the Kenya Kwanza seems to be changing the rules of the game, on how a referee should be picked and how those linesmen should also be picked. If you change the rules of the game so that you have so many linesmen on your hand, then hiyo inamaanisha kwamba wakati the opponent will be heading to score, linesman atakuwa ananyanyua bendera juu kusema kwamba yuko offside. But wakati yeye mwenyewe anaenda kuscore na kwa offside, linesman atakuwa ainui bendera juu, so kumruhusu a score hata kama yeye yuko katika ile offside scenario. So ladies and gentlemen, kindly share your opinions below the comment section there. Do you think going forward, when Raila Odinga comes to the country, he will have a cure for this problem that we've always had of election fraud. Kindly share your opinions below the comment section. And once again, I'd like to urge any visitor, any viewer who's not subscribed to our channel to please continue supporting this channel by subscribing to it. Once again, I'd like to urge you to stay safe and stay blessed until we catch up again in our next analysis.